You are welcome to this class. In this class, we're going to look at cash flow. Now, this class, you go check whether you dey poor, whether you go ever be rich in this life, whether you go die poor, or whether you go die rich. And this class, I go show you everything. I go expose you, checkmate you, torchlight you. Then you decide whether this pattern wey you dey choose for your life, so whether it's good or bad. Get the point now. We are going to use cash flow to understand everything. As you can see, we are talking about cash. Then the flowing of cash. Cash flow, inflow and outflow. How money dey come to you, e go come. How e dey comot. Now it go determine whether you are rich now or you are ever going to be rich. In, how is it coming? Wetin e dey do when e reach here? How e dey comot? Now we wan see. Hope you are ready. No run away. No allow that poverty spirit. Say, no listen. This class no belongs to us. Make you listen. Let's start. As you can see in this place, this is cash flow diagram for the poor, middle class, and rich. For Nigeria, we don't really get middle class. The economy don't wipe and come out. Either you are rich or you are poor. So our major aim today will be for poor and rich. For those outside the country. Okay, but if you understand this, you go understand this. As you can see in this place, poor. Wetin make anybody poor? It's not necessarily how much they come to your hand. It's what do you do with wetin they come to your hand. For this income statement for the poor, how e dey get the money? E dey get the money through a job. That is how the income is coming, the inflow, only salary. We are not talking about 100K salary or 50K salary or 5 million salary. Not the amount. Something is coming. But when the thing come to your life, where e dey go? As e enter your life, use am pay rent, buy food, transportation, clothes, pay school fees, buy books. If you are paying taxes, they comot tax. Everything where e come, na only expenses. Use am pay. You are poor. Whether you are earning 50K, 100K, or 5 million. This is the flow. Inflow, outflow. Coming, going out. You are living from hand to mouth. Hand, money enter your hand. To mouth, you go to market, you buy things, buy other things, you shit out come up for body. You are poor. You are going to be poor. Okay? None of this enter this balance sheet. You know, carry money put for your assets. You know, everything. Expenses. You are building a life that you will regret forever. We will see. This is not about who is the president of your country. It's your habit. This is a virus you are developing. Spending virus. Once you have that virus, whether na 50K you dey earn, 1 million monthly, it no matter. Now that virus will push the money to go into expenses. Today, you rented a house of 500K because your income na 100K per month or 70K. When they're going to pay you 5 million per month, you go rent house of 7M. It dey now, plenty. So people they rent house of 20M because they get virus of spending, expenses. We dey come. We are just building the foundation. Now, let's see. The poor, how do they live? They work, spend, work, spend, work, spend. They will now repeat this process. Repeating this process of work, spend, out to mouth, out to mouth, out to close mouth, out to shoe mouth, out to wig mouth, out to perfume, out to... Nothing goes to any investment. Okay? Then at the end of their life, they die broke. That's the life of a poor man, not the amount that comes to you. A teacher that has, say, 120K might be richer than a man that is earning 1.2 million naira. If this one discipline himself, not only work, spend, but take part of it away. We're going to look at that. But you spend everything, even borrow, because you have spending virus. You can't go anywhere. Let's continue. The poor person works a job, earns money. The money goes straight to expenses like, as I said, rent, food, transport, clothes, bills. Nothing enters the asset box, as I've explained. Nothing is left every month. Nothing grows. Nothing grows. This is where you plant trees. Nothing enters here. Everything comes in and goes out. This is the life of most people, home and abroad. They will die broke unless they change this pattern. We're going to look at everything. Real talk. We'll talk to ourselves. You are working like a fuel tank. That fuel tank, they leak. As long as it's leaking, it goes to finish. Okay? Every month, your money disappears. You own nothing, build nothing. You start the month, that is the next month, all over again, like a slave. Because in any kingdom, a slave is not permitted to build wealth. It's not permitted to own anything. It's meant to eat, dress, work, eat, dress, work, eat, dress, die. But be in Nigeria, another country, Ghana, America, US, anywhere, as long as it comes, you spend, come, you spend, come, you spend, nothing enter the asset box. Guy, going to die very poor. Let's continue. You think you are trying. You go tell say, they try now. And they try. But you are actually trapped. You are trapped. Tell yourself, I am trapped. Be sincere with yourself for this class. You are trapped. And unless you repent, you will grow old with nothing to show for all your sweat on the surface of the earth. Your children will regret having you as a father or as a mother. You will cry. Continue. If you don't fix your money habit, because it's a virus where you spend everything, irrespective of how much you are earning. Irrespective of how much you are earning now. You will end up doing security job in your old age. If you don't work on this money habit, with the open gate for children, with the not gate to watch close for people. Because waiting day your body now virus, spending virus, which you acquired through the process of spending in your early life. You can't grow that habit, grow and that no amount of money that comes to your hand when you go spend, you go see. And if you are lucky to have children, you'll be waiting for them to start working. Abi? So that after all, they will send you money, they will take buy food and drugs. That is, if those children, their head correct, that will be your portion. Because some children, they don't even send you. They won't settle themselves. They don't marry. Their wife or husband, they give them gbas. They won't settle their bills. They also get children. Waiting you can't do, you go do security work at your old age. Waiting concern. Not be witches or wizards, but your money habit. Okay? We'll continue. So be poor is not about how much you earn. Put that at the back of your mind. Not how much you earn, but whatever you do with what you earn. Okay? You can earn 5 million per month and still be poor. So this poor is not it's not how much you earn. Somebody when they earn 50K, they spend everything. You that is earning 5 million, they spend everything. You feel to say you have high standard of living. Your life, you feel acquire anything you want to acquire. As long as what you are acquiring, expenses, this one will bring money to you. You are like this person. Two of you are poor, but with different standard of living. Get the point now? Yes, you may have high standard of living, but if nothing from your income enters your balance sheet, that is, you don't have any land, no business, say dry cleaning center for instance, barber salon, whatever, I don't know, any business, something that is bringing money to your pocket, you don't have it. No investment, no emergency fund. Okay? I can tell you that you are poor. QED. Full stop. You are poor. Okay? What the model poor look like? Model poor. Stay in Lekki, stay in Asokoro. You go cry at old age if you don't change. Model poor must see their life. They travel to Dubai for weekends. They have the means. Voila. Having the means, no talk say you know the poor. Carry the latest iPhone, live in luxurious rented apartments, pay 400K monthly for car loans. Those that stay outside Nigeria, say you are paying 1,000 pounds, $500, £800, your car loan. And the car no dey bring money over. Wear 1 million perfumes and foreign designers. This is the life of model poor. They build their life in poverty to look like those that are actually rich. Those that what is financing their expenses now assets, not be income. Where it come from, salary. Where it come from, their physical effort. Those rich people that are doing all these things, truly rich people, truly rich, that are doing all these things, whom you are imitating, waiting to use to finance all these things is coming from assets. But waiting to finance all these things is coming from your effort. And if you are not available, you can't earn that income. If you are absent, you are in hospital, you will not have that money to finance all these things. You need to work. Your presence is needed to earn that income. But for the rich, their presence might not be needed. You get the point now. So there's difference between a rich man and a poor man. I want you to hear that well, okay? They shine, but they don't own anything. Having expensive wing, not mean say you own anything. Having cars, expensive cars, not mean say you own anything. But their cash flow is beautiful, but only when the job is flowing. If the job is not there, if they are unemployed for just say 3 months or 4 months, orege sheke, wahala go gas, because their presence is needed to earn an income to maintain that expensive lifestyle. Okay. Now let's look at the life of another man. He earns 500k per month. You know they loud. You know they live flashy life. You don't need to please anybody. He dey down, see they down. Whether they earn 1 billion, go show say he dey down. No pressure to impress anybody. But no car loan. They go use £1. They enter public. Go where they go. You they pay loans. They drive better car. People they respect you. But this one where they earn 500k, you that is earning 5 million. Most see what go happen. No excessive spending. Saves at least 100,000 naira equivalence. We are making an instance. You can put different values. Has invested in land or farming. Has built 900k emergency fund. For instance, because this guy dey discipline now. Dey discipline. Can manage 50k. Manage it very well. You know they call anybody number. You know they dress flashy. His neighbor no say this one no get. They come on eye for your body. They don't say, James, what you call happen to you? No. James has always been like this. No pressure. You will not build your life. Maybe they shine. If you call them broke, you call it target. You go like to show people say you don't arrive again. This one, it has always been like this. These are Dangotes in our society. They don't get their even personal property, but they build assets where they bring money for them. They feel they rent, but they get shortless everywhere. They don't even get personal house where they stay. They are building assets that will finance their life. The truly rich, no pressure. They feel drive 1999 car. They don't want many people even look at them. But you go buy Lamborghini, financing it. But if you lose your source of income, that is the end of your flashy life. Let's continue. For this person that's living a quiet life, not flashy, making income finish today. You with your high-class life, that your own also finish, 2 of you finish at the same time, will go completely broke. You will start looking for who to borrow you data or phone money to get another job. The simple guy will survive for months. He is the one who is truly rich. He is the one that is truly rich because he has small asset, small investment. He even the help him. Why not is helping you? The children of his income, they go to help him in the day of sorrow. Think about it. You only succeeded in a life that made you look bigger. You only show that you are bigger. You only show it, but truly you are not bigger. But you were poorer all along. You are poorer with spending virus without cure. Because when you have this virus, spending immune deficiency, irrespective of how much you earn, you will like to show people say you get. Instead of you to build your asset in your early age, your middle age of life, you dey show up as if now you reach past Dangote where they use Android. Don't be even the latest Android self. You go cry. When you were doing well, everyone could see it. People could see. Now that you are broke, people will still know say you don't dey broke. High blood pressure. Now you build this life. Now you build that for yourself. Other pressure. And to maintain it, you must live a life of expenses. To maintain it. Perfume, expensive one. Shoe, expensive one. Clothing, expensive one. Car, expensive one. House where you go rent, expensive one. Everything expense. That's why they call it expensive. Okay? You made your life predictable and exposed because you spend it all. But that quiet man, he is start earning 5 million. And keep his habit of discipline, money habit of making the money flow into asset, which it developed their discipline with no virus. Know what we know? No fear of kidnappers, no need to beg anyone, no need update Instagram, no knocking on doors for help. These people, they know they run into taking drugs because no pressure. Now you know they broke because they think of, oh, witches don't attack me. I need to kill myself. Who build the life for you? No, you carry yourself reach that level, say, maybe say you be like that, whereas you are only trying to imitate their life. You know, say now asset, they think they build that lifestyle. They fly abroad, they enjoy themselves all over the world, they do vacation. But they use your income, your small income. What be say you only get that money through your time. You spend time and effort to earn that money. Time and effort, because your presence was needed, your skill was needed to earn that money, not your asset. Because they compare yourself with people who be saying, nah, asset, they finance their life. You go cry. That man is invisible but powerful. I'm telling you, Dangote of our time. Now, so they build their wealth. Is the real rich man in silence. No stress. He is silent but powerful. He doesn't shine. He build. You know they want to say they flash. They build his life. They build the future. Because now tomorrow will define today. Now tomorrow will actually tell whether you rich pass or not you rich pass. Okay? Final blow. You thought you were doing soft life. Abi? They carry expensive ashawo. But you were actually copying the poor. That lifestyle, now beggars they live. As long as it's income to expenses, irrespective of how expensive the expense is. You get it point now? Living from hand to mouth. From hand to mouth. Just with more expensive ansi. More expensive ansi. Your hands are more expensive than the beggar, than the farmer, than the teacher. Your hands are more expensive, listen again, than aboki. When they do pogoro, they find person who wants to cloth for. Now life not the same, just that your hands are more expensive. Expensive hands and a bigger mouth. Okay? Now you get less expensive hands and smaller mouth. Two of them are the same. And they're the same kingdom. Now, let's look at the life of a rich man. The rich. We are talking about truly rich, not by how people perceive you, but by cash flow. By cash flow. Okay? Look at this. As you can see, when we are looking at the income of a poor person, we see say it comes from salary that require skill, presence, and time. But this rich man, this income, they are coming from the balance sheet, the asset. The asset is what is bringing the money is going to spend. But for the poor person, now salary, now he bring money come this income statement. This income statement here, now salary put money inside here. But for the rich man, now asset put money inside here, inside this box. Now here you call determine the next level. So this rich man will still collect money from here, put them back to more assets to do this. Then what you gonna pay? Go pay taxes, he buy more houses with mortgage or full cash payments with few their abilities. But all these things that are working for the rich man, if it be that guy where they earn 500K, what we talk, they softly, they build all these things, all these years, stock, bonds, all this building of asset, notes, intellectual properties, stock, real estate, factory, production, all those things, now they build little by little that will now be bringing money to their income. From their income, they cannot finance their expensive life. That is a true rich man. They buy assets that make money without working. Okay? Asset pay their bills. While you are working for money, you must be available before you are paid. Themselves, even while they are not there, their farms are paying their bills. Their fishing farm, their pig farm, their goat farm, cow farms, they pay their bills. Okay? As I said, while you are working for money, their money is working for them. Now let's look at the slave money of the rich. The rich send their earnings. They send their earnings, their income out like slaves Make them go do waiting. Make them go work for them. Go and work for me. They get income. They send the income message in the form of bonds, stock, landed properties. That will be appreciated over time. When they sell them, no be the amount when they take buy and they go sell them. Just like that. Okay? They send their income messages like slaves to go work for them. You see their money working in bonds, stocks, real estate, shops, and factories. This slave money, the slave money that are working as investments, they will come go bring more profit, which we call the children of the slaves. Okay? The rich people, they will come also dispatch all those children of the slaves. First of all, send the slave come born children. The children of the slave, the rich man will still send them to other places. The children of the slave are dispatched across different industries to bring in more money. Like this Dangote refinery now. That is, for instance, a slave. That slave go work. The profit, if he carry and go do steal. If he still carry the money, put for hospital. Whenever there is demand, say Nigeria now, we don't get health care. And they look, get the money, they look. Why everybody they complain about refinery? That will enter there. Whenever you see people they complain, now opportunity for you to invest. Get 1 billion, 10 billion, build a hospital, employ doctors, they pay their way. Build another one. Before you know it, you become hospital billionaire. When there is problem, no complain while others are complaining. Put heads. Go and get investors. This is here. Before you know it, become like a mini god. You get the point now. Why you are busy using your income to change cars? Buy new phones and impress people. What we say, they don't even care. The rich are using the same money to build a system that works for them, even while they are sleeping. They sleep, they are slaves, they work for them. You carry your own slave, go buy iPhone, you go cry. As their cash flow grows, in geometric progression, yours face as your energy reduces. So they reach 45. Before, I feel work for how many hours? I don't go tired. Your iPhone, they fade. Your Brazilian, they fade. Everything, they fade. You go cry. One day, for instance, you call for sick. Call lose the power, the energy to end for a while. Or you don't owe self. What you want to do? Because they beg people for online, they do donation. That will be your portion in Jesus' name. But no by wishes, so you must be disciplined. But the painful truth for you is, all along, they behave like a fool. Not because you didn't make money, but because you spent your productive years deceiving yourself. Not be anybody. Now you deceive yourself. Make I tell you a true life story we I experienced recently. Okay? Of a particular guy who they dressed like a millionaire, but very broke currently. I met a guy not long ago. It wasn't any small, okay? He made good money from contract and occasional business deals. But here is a catch. Like I tell you. 5 million spent on furniture and home decor gold-plated chairs, marble dining chandeliers. 3 million invested in sound systems, big screen TVs, gaming setups, all inside a rented apartment. How much they spend for that apartment? 6.5 million per year. Now you take they rent that house in a high brown estate just to belong. Okay? Spent million on wares, gym, private club access, bottle service every Friday night. Give a bucket, different wines. But one day, this same guy called trust not come day again. Business called the run dry. Wetin call happen? They call people for urgent 200K because he needed this to run one small contract where it come out. But nobody they borrow am. Person where they spend millions, call one borrow 200K. We know say people get bad belle for you that time. You go say, but you get chest now, get all those things now. Guess what? You can't sell furniture for what you bought it, abi? But pride will even let them sell them. You can't sell your club membership. You can't sell tattoo where you get for body. You can't even get your rent. Say, landlord, I want my rent to, I want to sleep for inside car. Who go give you? His money was locked in lifestyle, luxurious lifestyle, not in assets. Okay? The hard lesson for you and everybody that is listening. This man has spent millions creating an environment to look rich, to be respected, to be feared, to be hated. But when life hit him, he couldn't extract 100K from all that beauty. He built a house of glass, shiny but fragile. Everything around him screamed big man. Until reality came knocking at his door. True wealth is not what you live in. It is what you can liquidate or leverage on when life shifts. I hope with this few point of mine, you go know say riches is not by how you look, it's how you take care of your asset in your balance sheet. What do you think? Drop out a comment section. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to this channel. If you are watching this aside YouTube, please click the follow button. Thank you.